So I put out a sign in Washington Square Park that said, "Feeling lonely? Call me."
Come talk to me.
I wanted to try to find someone who was lonely.
Hello?
And give them a friend circle.
Are you lonely?
A little bit.
No, not really.
Yes, I just moved here alone.
Sometimes.
I haven't made many good friends.
Isn't it normal to feel lonely though?
Kinda, yeah. I've been trying to get my freak on sometimes.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I have no friends.
You're with a person right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a teenage boy with hormones. That's what that
Do
means.
you think it's easy to find friends in New York, or do you think some people find it hard?
Actually, it's really hard. It's harder than I thought.
If you're like shy, I always say like, just compliment someone, and then if they compliment you back, then keep talking. Or
Do you think you could do it to someone right now?
hey, I like your glasses. You're welcome. He's pretty cute.
And so when I would ask, "Are you lonely?" some people were like, "Oh, sometimes," or "Not really," or like, "Actually, I have friends here." But then there was this one guy, and he's like circling around the phone. He reaches for it, and then he pulls his hand back. Or then he steps in the circle, and then he steps out. I'm on the walkie-talkie, so I'm like,
Step in this hoop.
and then I asked him,
How often do you feel like you feel lonely?
Consistently.
Where do you feel like your confidence is today?
Pretty low is because, well, I don't dress the part, I don't look the part, and trying to be this weird pro wrestling commentator guy. No matter how hard I try, the more I feel like, nothing's coming up because of it. Is that not
Wait
true?
right there. I'm gonna walk over to you. What's up, dude?
so I asked Lewis if maybe I could help him find a friend.
I'm Sam.
Hey.
I say my friend's filming over there. He's down to talk to us for a bit. And he's like, "Oh, a camera? I don't know." But then comes over and sits down with us and tells me like,
Look at me right now. I don't even look like the part that everyone wants to go and interact with.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not. I think my life has been driven into doing what people want. And I've got to a point where I don't know what I want anymore.
So what if we spent some time figuring that out a little bit? What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to find a wrestling event. In the meantime, I have to go in the next 2 days. So we just finished talking to Lewis. The one thing that we do know about him is he's a big fan of WWE. So I'm thinking maybe we could find a WWE event, and there is New York ComiCon happening today and tomorrow. Lewis is meeting us at the dog parade right now. We're gonna try to find him. Lewis, nice to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome. If we went tomorrow, Mick Foley, Rikishi, and Booker T would be there.
Yeah.
Would that be interesting to you at all?
Definitely out of my comfort zone.
That's exactly what you should be doing, dude. Dude, we totally have a plan, and I'm very excited. Right? We have a plan. We're going to go and pick up the tickets right now, and we called Lewis. He's down, so hopefully we can make a friend for Lewis today at ComiCon. Why are you at ComiCon today?
Dude, I'm here for all the fun.
So we meet Lewis at New York Comic-Con, and there are thousands of people in costume, dancing, having a good time. And it's here that I tell Lewis the goal.
So our goal right now is to find someone that you think would be a good friend and then invite them to the WWE event, which might be the seeds of a new friendship.
And I'm like, "Lewis, you said you wanted to be a WWE announcer. They do interviews." And Lewis is visibly nervous.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "All right, let's make this easier." So I pull out a big sheet of paper, and I'm like, "Let's make a sign."
You want one on your back too?
I wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
And it says, "Like WWE, talk to me." And I make Lewis and I the sign, and we put it on our backs.
Are you ready to interview some people?
Do you like WWE? Are you fine with a small interview real quick? Yo, what's going on right now? What brings you out to Comic-Con today?
First time here.
These clothes are sweet as shit. These things are sweet as hell. Do you like the crowdedness over here?
The fact that I'm standing in a corner away from people, probably not, but no, I'm good.
It's a little awkward initially, but I can tell that Lewis is getting his confidence up.
He asked, what do we think about the WWE right now?
And all the interviews have this subtext of Lewis trying to find a friend to take to the WWE SmackDown event. And so we're looking for someone who's into WWE.
Not too much?
And into it currently.
No.
I actually don't watch it anymore.
No? Okay.
I've been keeping up with WWE, not recently.
Are any of you guys into WWE? sometimes.
And so Lewis has done a bunch of interviews by this point, and we haven't found the person, but again, his confidence is rising and rising. Like every time he's a little nervous to approach, but then after he just does an interview, we have this big celebration. Like he's accomplished something big.
Let's go! Let's go!
Why is this working better than I thought?
That's what it's about. It's literally just shared interest, bro.
Man, this is crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Why is this going better though?
Something that is cool is I feel like the people that come up to us are like really into it, you know? Which is cool. It's like, oh, you found like this interest that people are like really into.
Yeah.
Which I think allows you to connect a little bit more easily with them. Something I actually am realizing is like if you wear things that signal your interests, people are more likely to talk to you about that interest, and it's probably easier to make friends. And I never wear graphic tees, so no one ever talks to me about what I'm wearing. 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes to find the WWE buddy.
You think we should go harder on this?
I don't know, do you wanna?
I don't know how we're gonna do harder on this.
And so we go back onto the floor.
All right, if you guys into WWE? Is anyone into WWE? Does anyone or anyone you know like WWE?
Probably one of the craziest weekends of my life, really, seeing all this happen.
Every weekend could be a crazy week. We gotta get one. We gotta get one guy.
You
Come
really
on.
think one could just like run all the way up?
Why not? Why not?
And I'm like, okay, maybe we need a new sign. So I take out the sign and write, looking for a WWE friend. And then Lewis goes up to this one guy and is like,
My name's Lewis.
Lewis, nice to meet you, man.
Are you like into it?
Yeah, the Bloodline story right now. is
Okay,
going
you got everything kind of down to the T. Have you ever been to WWE events before?
No, I haven't, but I watch it every Monday and Friday.
Do you want to go to a WWE event?
I would love to. Like I've never been to one,
Never been?
but I've been keeping up with the story for like the past like 2 years.
I think we got it.
Dude, okay, so Lewis is looking for like a WWE buddy.
Okay.
And there's a SmackDown on like this Friday in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Would you be down to go?
I'll be
Actually,
100% down to go.
we've been looking for you all day.
Who's your favorite wrestlers right now?
There's a Gargano, there's a Fowler, there's a, Roman.
And he's going back to his old tricks right now. Okay, I'll see you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, dude, later. Dude, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we're going to WWE SmackDown with Marcel.
and so we walk into the convention, but Lewis wanted to say one more thing before we parted ways.
I have not felt this in like a wild time, really. For once, I actually felt like connected with not like with a small group, but it was like a group.
Yeah. And I think that's like where it starts. It starts with one.
It starts with one. I'm gonna definitely use this sign more though.
Dude, come here. That was awesome.
Thank you, guys.
But there was one more thing I needed to give Lewis before he left.
Can you take this camera to the WWE SmackDown and take some pictures together?
1 week later, Lewis sent me back the camera. These are the pictures he took.
I'll admit this, I kind of almost gave up on a lot of things. I had to get things back up again.
I know it's a no contest. It's gonna be a no contest. What?
We're lit, bro. Yeah.